Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be what the narcissist needs. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So, what does the narcissist need? First and foremost, they need attention. They need supply. They need to be recognized. They need to feel like they are better than you. These are just a few of the long list of things the narcissist needs. One of the main things the narcissist needs is to put you down and place themselves high up on the pedestal. In other words, to invalidate you. And I'll jump into that specifically and many other things in the video. What the narcissist needs, first of all, is when they first meet you, is they need to have the ability to wear a mask, to manipulate you in the narrative. Perhaps they painted a picture of a rough childhood, or past romantic relationships did not go the way that they wanted them, but yet the blame was on the other individual who was not present. In other words, the narcissist never was accountable. They needed you to believe their false narrative. Other things the narcissist needs, in the devaluation stage, they needed you to be clinging on to that breadcrumb of hope, hoping you would get back to the love bomb / euphoric stage, always keeping you pining for them or working for them, never really understanding that in fact this individual was a narcissist or a toxic individual who did not have your best interest at heart. So during the devaluation stage, what they needed you to do was to keep on clinging on to that little breadcrumb of hope while they extracted your resources. They isolated you. They made you become an extension of them. They had you doubting yourself. They had you uncertain, and they had you counting on one person, which was the narcissist, to provide solutions and to provide answers and direction. But the whole time it was manipulation. That's what it was. During the discard or the ending of the relationship, the narcissist needs you to think that they are more important than in fact they are, meaning they want you thinking, they need you thinking that they are the only answer, the only person that can give you closure. They need you thinking that, and they're banking on it. That's why many times when you do get discarded or the relationship ended in any capacity, you're looking for solutions. You're looking for the answers to the questions you have because, number one, you didn't know that you were with a narcissist or what a narcissistic relationship was. Two, you can't believe that people like this actually exist. And three, the way you were caught up in the trauma bond or with the experiences you had, you believed that only one person could give you the answers, which was the narcissist. Now, they knew this, and they needed you to believe just that. The truth of the matter is, the last person on the planet that will ever provide answers or closure or solutions for you is the narcissist. The person that closure must come from post-narcissistic relationship is you. It's exactly who it comes from. That's for a whole different video, but keep that in mind. The narcissist needs people to believe their false narrative. They need to feel special and better than other individuals. That's why, let's go to the aging narcissist for a moment. This person many times wears clothes of a younger generation, and they try to fit in with people that are 10, 20, 30, 40 years younger than them because they don't want to give up, and they need to feel their youth, which has long passed them by. And drop comments below if that resonates with you. The narcissist also needs to appear as if they have everything under control. Many times, remember this, the narcissist many times is busy. They're busy, busy, busy. They're acting like they have to go here, there, everywhere, do this, that, and the other thing. And they don't have any time for who? For you. But remember, they had all the time in the world when they were with you in the love bomb / euphoric stage. Why was that? And why mysteriously did they now, or did they in the past, not have any time for you or much time? It's very simple, because they knew that they had entrenched you in the narcissistic web of manipulation. In other words, they knew that they had you. The thing is, you didn't know that they had you. You thought you were in a healthy relationship, a reciprocal relationship with two individuals working towards the same goals. Nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is, the narcissist needed you to fall in love with them or needed you to believe their false narrative or rhetoric. Because when you did that, that showed the narcissist, okay, wow, I have this one now. This one's good to go. They're going to do all the work I want them to do. They're going to provide for me. They're going to pay the bills, plan the vacations. They're going to do everything for me. They're going to make me look better, and they're going to build me up. And the whole time they're doing this, I'm going to be future faking with them. I'm going to be financially abusing them. I'm going to be gaslighting them. I am going to be getting their replacement. And I need that individual, which in this case was you for the video, to believe that I actually am in love with them, or that the business is thriving, or that I am a good friend, or that I am someone that I actually am not. Having said those things, the narcissistic relationship, it's completely built on mistrust, manipulation, confusion, and chaos, and the need for you to believe into the narcissist. Remember also, many times, not always, but many times the narcissist has a loud voice. Why? Because they want to squash anybody else with a voice. Think about it. Let's take a narcissist and who they surround themselves with. Most of those people are either flying monkeys, or don't have an idea what narcissism is, or minions, or they just like the drama, or they believe that the narcissist has everything together and that they're doing everything great. None of that could be further from the truth. The truth is, the narcissist is a coward and a bully, and they are actually very, very shallow. That is how the life of a narcissist is, but yet they tend to have a loud voice. Why? Because they need to be heard. That gives them supply. They need to control environments. Example, I've mentioned this on the channel before. If you're on an airplane and everything's going fine, you're in midair now, you're halfway to your destination, and all of a sudden somebody blows up. Well, yes, something could have gone wrong, but there also is a possibility that that person's a narcissist, and they need to take away from the energy of the airplane on a closed environment. In other words, maybe their glass of water had one too many ice cubes in it and they have to have a meltdown, things like that. This is what the narcissist needs. They need people. They need people to get resources from and their energy. Other things the narcissist needs is they need your time. Think about that. When you met the narcissist, you were probably living a great life. Everything was going swimmingly. You had a great social circle. Everything was going fine, probably a good job. Everything's fine. Then you meet the narcissist. What happens? All of a sudden, your time becomes diminished for things that you want to do. And now you're spending your time doing things that the narcissist wants you to do. And again, you're spending your money, your energy, your empathy, all these adjectives I mentioned, because you're placing it into a bottomless pit, which is the narcissist. But they need you to do that. Keep in mind, as I just mentioned, the narcissist is just that. They're a bucket with many holes in it that is always draining out water. So in this case, the water, you change that for supply or people. That's why the narcissist has many times does not have long-term relationships. They blow up every relationship they get in, because every narcissistic relationship does in fact have an expiration date, and they jump from person to person, city to city, place to place. Why? Because when they do this, when they move around and bounce around as often as they do, they get new opportunities to meet and devour new individuals, new unsuspecting people who don't have the wisdom on the narcissistic abusive cycle. That is exactly what they do. Think about it. I created a video a year or two ago about why the narcissist can't sit still. Think about that for a minute. The narcissist that you're thinking of right now as you're consuming this content, could they ever sit still? Maybe for a little bit of time. But mostly they were doing what? They were out saying that they had to run errands. They were on their smartphone. They were going from place to place, or saying that a friend allegedly is going to meet them or something like that. That's my whole point. The narcissist can't be just themselves. They need to always be consuming other people's lives. They need to feel special. They need to feel unique. They need to have something to look forward to, because they get bored with people. And I mean every person. Keep in mind again, the narcissist is always on a quest on an endless search for that one perfect person, the person that will fulfill them, the person that will actually make them feel like they found the special person. And guess what? They find this person multiple times in their life. It's called the love bomb stage. And when that love bomb stage is over and you're entered the devaluation stage, that is exactly when you know that they're looking for your replacement. Again, why? Because they can't be satisfied with just having one relationship. They need to have multiple relationships behind your back, in front of you. They do so many things, but they need attention, adoration. They need to feel better than you. They need to feel like they got one over on you. In this thing called life, they need to feel like they won the game of life. Well, let me tell you something right now. Life isn't a game. Life is a journey. Life is an experience. Life is something that you need to learn from each and every day, and not replicate and or duplicate mistakes that perhaps you made in the past. What does the narcissist do? Again, they just go from relationship to relationship, blowing up relationships left and right in their wake of destruction, lies, manipulation, and deceit. And they don't look backwards. All they do from these relationships is they learn how to fine-tune their skills so they can manipulate better as they get older. And keep in mind, The older they get, the harder it is to manipulate because of the aging narcissist. Now, their skills are fine-tuned, believe me, but their appearance withers away. Just like in the winter, roses wither away. That's exactly how it is. And yes, we all age, each and every one of us. The difference is, my hope is you're aging with grace and you're embracing a few wrinkles or gray hairs just like I am. Are you fighting Father Time? No. Are you trying to be 20 years old again? No. You're living life. That's beautiful. But the narcissist needs to always be on the search for new supply. They need to always be looking for a way to improve themselves. They need to always be looking for ways to extract from people. They need. Now, do you need? You don't. Why? Because you can just be, and you are comfortable in your own skin, and you're learning, you're growing, you're teaching if you can. You're becoming the best version of yourself possible. Is that what the narcissist is doing? No, they're not. What they're doing is they're fine-tuning their craft to entangle or ensnare another unsuspecting individual. So there's a big difference between needing and not needing, and my hope is you don't need anything. You just want to live your best life. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Wherever you are on the planet, you are not alone. God bless you. I love you. Have a great afternoon and continue to stay focused. Continue to become determined, resilient, strong, courageous, and move forward each and every day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you are. Bye, you guys.